Hello, hello. Hi, chat. I just went to go grab a glass of water. And it should pop up. There it is. Ah. Hope you are having a wonderful... Hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm gonna turn down the music just a bit on its side. There you go. But yeah, chat. We're not gonna do like too much today. It's more just like a chill vibe stream kind of day. Also, Antar, thank you for the 3 consecutive stream streak. I appreciate it. But yeah, we aren't doing. I'm out of arrows. That works. We aren't doing anything too crazy. We're probably gonna start building the pathways. So the pathway down there up to there, and then probably work on another pathway that like spirals up and around to like here, and maybe add some like fence posts and such like here, and then like a log and like another fence area up to here, right? Just adding a bit more detail to the base. Hello, Windy Pasta, welcome on in. Yeah, that is the goal for today, chat. Just something chill, something vibey. Yesterday, all I did really off stream was I forgot to add thorns to my boots, so I did that. I then fully enchanted this my weapon, my Leviathan, as I call it, with mending, sharp 5, stagger 3, sweeping edge 3, fire aspect 2, unbreaking 3, and looting 3. So really good sword. I also went exploring, so I teleported over here, and then I went all the way over to here just to see what I could find. And because of that, chat, we're kind of good on a few things. Ooh, that sounds fun. Can't wait to see it. However, I'm gonna go today, aka my alarm rings in 5 hours. Yep, all good, Antari. Have a good night's rest. Take it easy. Yeah, so basically, chat, in my backpack, I now this stuff can get put away. As you see, we have a few totems because I raided a pillager fortress and killed a lot of like vindicator illagers. And so we got 11 totems plus this one. And we also got a lot of XP bottles. I also need to go over to Maggie's house real quickly. Because Maggie's been like wanting wither roses for the like base, and I had a bunch after killing the wither multiple times and such, and but then I'm like also, and then I saw one of their streams, and they mentioned about like wanting coffins and sarcophaguses or sarcophaguses, and in a plague asylum, there's one of the cult layers next to it by pure chance. And so I ran through it, and I basically got a bunch of different like black iron to make all these iron bars, which is just the corruption and plus iron. I was able to get some cobwebs. I then got a few braziers, some iron trapdoors, some small pedestals, some ceramic stuff, and a bunch of candles, and a bunch of like skeleton-esque decorations. So Maggie can decorate all of this however that she wants, with either cobwebs, the roses, the skeletons, because I think Maggie's like diving into necromancy, and so I think that they want to do like a graveyard, I believe. So I feel like all this is just like nice to have, and it's so they don't have to go and fully adventure out to grab it, because those places are a pain to deal with, because mobs are really annoying. But yeah, today though, chat, we're gonna be working on our base. We're gonna make a little step, like little bit of a walkway up to the top. And then we're gonna add another little walkway here up to here, and it'll be good. And then we should also start like actually decorating this, like adding the actual finalized fences and some like buttons and other details that we should add into it. So let us get, what are we using? We're using fir wood. I think we use a combination of some spruce. Also, I have dark oak just because I was mining it out earlier. We use some spruce. We use some fir, and we get started with it. But yeah, chat, how have y'all been today? How's everyone's week been going? There we go. I was eating. I had a piece of food, a little snack next to me. Not feeling well, just got home from school. I'm sorry about that, son. But I'm doing good. Been working on a few different things. Yeah, no. Very, very fun, very good. I got all the video stuff transferred over. From my PC over to my editing computer, so I can start working on making that like a 1 week video, which will be fun. My lunch break, been listening to a new D&T podcast. Oh, cool. That's fun. Also, Kenji, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Hope you all had a wonderful stream. If you don't know who I am, my name is AbolishRegret. Hello, hello. We're just on Minestria SMP. We're actually upgrading our base a little bit, and we're going to be building. Oh, yeah, thank you for the raid. What are y'all up to? That, and that. Up. Cool. Alright, that should be more than enough logs for what we're needing right now. I was talking about drama stuff that happened while I was gone. Oh, I see. And fishing. Oh, we love fishing. We love good fishing. But welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Yeah, this is our little base. We're actually going to be starting a staircase upwards. How do I want to do this, chat? Not my drama free. No, that's fair. That's good that you're not in any drama. You don't have to worry about it. Because, like, if we want to go within the mountain, kind of need to do something like that. Like, these are 2 points. You can have a log there. No, so have a good one. Yep, all good. Thank you again for the raid. Well, then do something like that. And I want to make this very narrow. Like, I don't want it to be like, what's the word? Like, I want it to follow the slope downwards, right? And I want it to feel like it's kind of just there, right? Like this, it's not supposed to be perfect, but it's supposed to like get the job done in a way. Like that. And then we can add a pillar, a spruce log here. Like that. And then... the thing is also with this, like, design, since we are using slabs, we have to try to get it as low as possible. That looks good, though. That looks good so far. Like, I like that. I'm gonna, like, swoop downwards. And we'll actually have a way to get up there easily. Or more easily. I just don't know how... like, the... what is it? I don't know how the, like, placement's going to be, because we're getting to the point where, like, it's not just a steep drop. So I don't know if we go around this way or what. Oh, found my cat. You can't really zigzag too much because I want it to be flush with the wall, right? And we're now to a point where we're like sort of flush, but not really, right? So I think maybe we do follow that way, and like it's this. This way, we can put a lantern maybe somewhere in here as well. But yeah, like I'm also trying to make this feel a bit dangerous, if that makes sense. Like I'm not trying to make it perfectly secure, but I'm also trying to make it how the right way. A wider angle of the way something. I mean, I could. I kind of like just the idea though of like of just being like it's just the way up, right? Like that's the only way up. So I'm not trying to make it have like a seating area or much of it because it's sort of like you spawn here, right? So I want it to be like you spawn here and you're like, okay, I got to go up, right? So this is what is prompting. I just didn't want to do like physical stairs. I wanted to actually make it but we actually might do that. and like start here with it. Like, because maybe we keep it flat. Like, could you like a flat bit? A little bit of a walkway area. So like it's very narrow. I'm trying to make this like feel narrow. Because you're like underneath a little bit of the cliff hanging and such. And then here, we want to go up and wrap around. There's also powdered snow here, which is really annoying. But I feel though, right, if we do something a bit like this. Was in the mountain. I mean, could be. I kind of want to give it like this outpost-esque feel, you know? Like we'll carve into the mountain up top higher, but I want like almost this. It was like carved in a way, but not entirely. So like we're still gonna get that curve here. We just have to get the curve. We actually might dig a little bit into the mountain here. Just so we can actually curve. Right. Like... yeah, make use of the terrain. Have it that natural feel, but... because we can then... because like it's still... because there's like this overhang, so we're actually able to utilize this overhang a little bit. Right, like that. We're gonna need to move you. Do I have snow blocks on me? I don't, but I do have some in my base. We're gonna place some snow there. Where's the snow? There's the snow. No, it's coming along nicely, chat. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, and then we'll break that. This one can go down. We'll do that. I kind of want to like have a combination, right, of both stair, but then also mountain. I know I just placed these down, but I need to remove them because I need to do that. Nope. That way it's gonna be a bit easier to... very rugged, yes. Very, very rugged. Because then what we can do is we can actually have our placement of stuff like that. How does that look from far away? Oh. Oh, okay, I like it. We're getting somewhere with it. I think once we add the pillars down, like one there, one on the side here. Oh, yeah, I actually like that a lot. I think we maybe adjust this and add a bit more terrain there as well. So like... not there, but like here, we could get some snow and these like additional areas. Because one, it does two things. It kind of like makes it seem... Oh, I just realized what we can do as well. Oh, it's actually gonna be so cool. Yes. Okay. Since we don't have snow slabs, the great thing with snow blankets, chat, is that even though there are also nerdy, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for continuing your tier 1 prime / gifted. I appreciate that. Right, like since we have here, right, and we can't really do that, we can do this. And it gives us the pathway that we want. And adds it like it's almost part of the mountain. And we can then add some of these layers as we go along. As like snow has either one covered up these portions of like the slab. Like the slabs, but also then it just adds a bit more variety into it. So like that. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that's gonna be so nice on some of these. Yes. Oh, ow. See, dangerous. But no, like being able to do stuff like this, it looks like snow has just covered this portion. And we can, and like here we're gonna keep it. We're gonna leave it like this, right? Because we can't like fix it. But for like certain areas here, we can kind of adjust. Like we can do that. Hello, chat. Hello, it's a. I'm super happy that we're able to mess with the layering with snow. That's so nice. Hello, Capo. Welcome on in. All right, cool. Let's add a bit of a tiny bit of a log. Like one there and then one here. And then we can add another one here. I think that'll do it for that. That's a big hammer. It is a big hammer. It's Thor's hammer. It's Mjolnir. had an oming time earlier, so I'm here to chill for a bit. Yep. Calm vibes today, chat. We're just vibing. But yeah, hold on. I actually need to go somewhere real quickly. I need to go. I'm actually gonna pause the music real quick to see if it's still there. But last night I was playing, and there was this random squeakiness when I was flying out here, and it would just squeak, but then it would stop squeaking, and it stopped squeaking after May slept through the night because I showed May, and May was like, "Yeah, I also hear it," but it's no longer here. It's not the bird. It was like a squeaking noise. As you can see, I dug through because it was only in these two chunks. It was only in this chunk happening and mainly around this chunk. But like May slept through the night and now it's gone. But what I needed are the chords so I could tell Kyle about it. Let's see, what are the chords? 11,041. Five, two. Minus 4985. There you go. But yeah, like it was here. Playing me during stream. Well, it was off stream. It was like a guinea pig squeak. But we don't have that like mod for guinea pigs or anything. Oh, I actually love that so much, chat. It looks so what's the word? I kind of want some. You know what? We can do that. Just a. There we go. Hold on. Describe the noise I've heard. Yeah, no, I don't know where I heard it again from, but like I kept hearing a squeak noise, and I don't know why, but all right, cool. So we have this now. It's good, right? It's nice. I do want to kind of like add a little bit of brokenness to it, so it's not all the same like uniformity and block, right? Adding a bit more. One, it makes it seem like it's more structurally into the build, but also it gives it that like unproper, like unclean look. go here though. We're gonna take that. And we're now gonna add just some powdered snow bits and pieces here and there. Just to add a bit of dimension. That should just been filled up to the top. Not too much, just a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. I do think we also want to get some stone slabs, right? Get some stone slabs, put them like upside down and such, and like sort of etch and design into the mountain a little bit. Like that'd be nice. So we have some stone here. We can then take this, put these into stone slabs, turn this into some stone stairs. And what we can do is just like add some sort of texture, a bit of texturing into the build, right? Like that. You see how like nice and sloped that is now? I'm just gonna do that throughout the entirety of the build, just sort of branching and like messing with the layout a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit of detail here and there. We don't want to go crazy. We will add some stuff like here though, because this is part of the build, so we still want to add it here. Add in the class. No, yep, all good. It's a. We also have to keep in mind, chat. Some of these like structures, when they don't have like are just hanging by snow, and naturally with gravity, snow would just fall. But we can't place blocks under here, solely just because of because you wouldn't be able to actually see anything like that, right? So having yeah, like that. Just having something like that. It's not a lot, and like we can add a bit more here and there, right? But it adds a bit more dimension to it. Just something like that makes it way better. Yeah, like just something as simple as that adds just a bit more of like that cliff sharpness to it. I also want to keep in mind as well when I do this that I can't just go in one direction because of how the like cliff is formed, right? Because we're working on a 3D plane here. We're not working on a two-dimensional space. But something like that, just to make it look more held up. Really nice. Really, really subtle. We're not going to worry about the interior part of this house. We're only going to be worrying about the exterior today. Yeah, no, I like this. I think we do get lanterns, right? And we start adding some lanterns into it as well. Okay. What do I need for a lantern? Oh, that's easy enough. Because we have the coal. We have the sticks. Need more sticks. There are the sticks. Doing that, and then taking a few blocks of iron. That. Cool. 16. Should be more than enough. Because we're going to put one at the base here. Makes the most sense. And then what we're going to do, though, is we're going to actually go into the mountain a little bit. And we're going to be placing lanterns. And then we're going to take our, like, slab and do stuff like that. And what we can then also do, I think... No, I can't, but we could... I need more snow blocks. Like that. It gives light. It's very subtle, but it gives light. Oh, it burns it. Oh, because maybe it's half blood. Got it. That makes sense. We'll just do that then. We'll do that. I wish I can kind of like fuse them together, but I can't, unfortunately. Do one there, and then I think if I put this one back far enough, I don't want to hang it, I want to place it like that. The full block too, yeah. I fully forgot about that. But we can then do this, which is fine, because this one shouldn't burn anything, but we can do something like that. Nothing should be burning. What is burning? Nothing should be burning. But no, I feel like that's good. I feel like just bits of light here and there, adding to the design of everything. What do we think, chat? We like it? It's very simple. It's not supposed to be anything too complex. It's supposed to be like very rocky. Planer has a 3 radius. Okay, that's fine. I think because it's behind the block of the of the staircase and the slab, it won't. But I feel like that works really nicely with it. Nothing too crazy, and that's the whole point. It's supposed to be like it's rustic, it's built. Instead, it's designed for what it does, right? Like, what I could also do is this as well. Just having that there as like a point. I don't really want to like, I don't want to fence this off, you know? I feel like this shouldn't be fenced in. I feel like I like the openness of it, but I do want a light source. Ooh, maybe actually, hold on. What are these? Oh, these are grapevines. Can I place a lantern on those? Oh, chat. Huh? Look. They're... like... maybe not too tall, but... 1 block tall? Yeah, alright, we're gonna take a little bit of a quick reset. Yeah, I feel like 1 block tall is... I think 2 block on, like, certain occasions, but I feel like 1 block... kinda fits the vibe, you know? Like, maybe a 2 block... like, I think depending on how high the snow is... like, it works. Not there, though. I like this one. I like this little guy right here. Can I put any of those anywhere else? Maybe one right here. They're like a log. You put a lantern there. Ooh, I like that, chat. Right. Yes. And it comes up and up and up, and then we're here. Realistically, you wouldn't really have one here. Pillar trim? Hold on. Right click with a hammer to change the block shape. Shift right click the hammer to change the block look. Right click with a hammer to change the block shape. What hammer? Because that's better end, that's better end. These are all weapon hammers. Oh, this hammer? I can make that. What is this trim that it's talking about? Oh. Huh. Not something that I'm gonna use, but it was interesting. There was a thought into it. Yeah, there's not really like any pillar shaped things. I feel like these are gonna be their best option for this, which are funny because they're grapevine stem. They're these, which weirdly enough fits the vibe a lot. Okay, hold on, it's night. Chat, it's night. We can actually go fly around and see what it looks like. Also, Corrupt, thank you for the raid. Come on in, Raiders. Hope you had a wonderful stream, Corrupt. Oh, I like that a lot, chat. Okay, I think there needs to be one light source there. But other than that, we're rocking with it. Oh. Is there any way? Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to place like that. But no, like, seriously? I like that a lot, chat. Really like how this has turned out. Hold on, a lot of mobs. Annoying. Cretins. Okay. Let me get this. Yeah, no, I like that a lot, chat. Really like that. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like there's no intricate like build, design, and detail into it. But like it's subtle details. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, I need you to be following. Cool. Thank you. Goodbye. But yeah, Kurt, what were you guys up to? What were you guys doing for stream? Base looks good. Thank you. All right, cool. I feel like, chat, you think this is good? Do y'all think there should be anything else we add to this? Or like, do y'all think... For this segment, at least. For like this little portion. I feel like there should be anything else added that any of you could possibly think of. I am taking suggestions now, chat. Anything you think could be added. Or do we leave it like there for now? Oh, there's just fences, yeah. We all think it's good? I feel like we all think it's good. Yeah, I like it. Alright, cool. Next part. And next staircase to work on. We'll get a staircase for here eventually. But for now, it's fine. this. We got to make a staircase that goes up, wraps up and around. This one I'm fine with digging into the mountain a little bit. I feel like that's a given for this. Let me put all of my stone away. Grab all the wood as well. And we can just chuck all of this in here for now. We'll come back and grab it. After slaying multiple gobs, Abolish Dragonslayer plants his first crop. Oh, I'm not farming. I literally... I'll just go explore. Because I found one of those, like... I found another gazebo. Or not gazebo, pagoda. And... No, not... Yeah, pagoda. And, we got more bread. We got a lot more bread. Also, if I need food, I can go to the bakery and get food. Not too worried in that department. Okay. Cool. All right, chat. How do we want to get this done? Because what I want to do is I want to take this, which actually we should probably... Something trying to burn something. I think I know actually what it might be. Something's trying to burn something, and I don't know what. Is it this? Is that what it is? Hold on. Are you done? I don't want to just hear burning every single time I'm in my base. There. That works. We're all good now. See, yeah, so it is just trying to constantly burn it. Cool. Good to know. You done? Nope. Okay then. I feel like that's fine then. Let's do that. Yeah, like literally no one's really gonna notice. This one's fine because it's already flat, so it's not burning anything on the same level as it. So it has to be a full block, which is kind of crazy. I mean, do that. Yeah, that works. Never mind, you're trying to burn it again. I'll just leave it to one then. Stupid burn noise. Okay. Now that we figured that out, I'll grab the wood. So what I want this part, chat, right, is I want here... What's burning? Is it just these? I just never noticed. Hold on. Yeah, it's the fireballs. Okay, that makes sense. I've just never noticed until now. Yep, because they make the burn noise. Got it. Okay. Alright, cool. Anyways, I think it's because I'm on the same level, and that's why I hear them. I want to take this, and I want to go up. So, where do I want to enter in from is the better question. I feel like we have this as our starting platform, and we go downwards like here. So, same thing, right? I don't want to... I don't want it, right? I don't want it to be safe. I don't want it to be like, oh, nice and secure. I want it to feel open. I want it to feel rugged. So I think we break this. And we kind of blend in with it a little bit. And then we're going to turn this way. Beat up I don't want the beat up staircase, because you still have to jump for that staircase. It allows it to be very narrow, right, and upwards, right? Because it's like staired, trapdoor, whatever, right? I don't want the beat up staircase. I want to do like full walking path. That would essentially allow you to walk all the way up here. So doing a combination like this, we're going to put some snow here, but doing a combination like this, where like, it's 2 blocks, and you can go all the way up, right? We are going to have to like, etch into the mountain though. Because I need to go up and diagonal. So, let me break this, and let's start mining. Again, I don't want to just go in the mountain, I want it to be open. So, like, you still have... It's not going to be closed off on the top. There's not going to be a ceiling to it, is what I'm trying to say. And if I have to curve it a lot, I will curve it a lot. I don't mind curving the mountain. I just want it to feel very, like, ravine-esque. And using a bit of stairs with slabs, I think, will be a good combination. Something like this, right? And then doing that. Alright, and then here. Well, I'm just gonna smoke. Because I don't want to just be like working on it and then it's stopping for a little bit. So I want to make sure that Cool. Up. And then break this one. I don't want it to also feel like bottlenecked, right? So I'm trying to make it have that. I don't want it to be like flat walls. I want it to try to get the curve inwards. So I think we might actually use a bit of stairs, like actual staircasing, but not not fully, right? Like here, I feel like that works. Like this is like a secondary way up. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Branches off to the right. Left, and then what I could do, because we're right under the staircase right now, right? Because you have to get a lot of height. Is you can take that. So it's there, up. See, because we're kind of like etching into into the wall here, because that looks actually really nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that looks really, really nice. Once we get like some powdered, like some snow slabs, so we can actually see the difference in height. I feel like that'll be good. And then I think we come more diagonally as well. Right, so instead of being up here, we're gonna go diagonally this way. It's a steep climb. Yeah, which is perfectly fine, because I feel like going up here and sort of then diagonally going up will work. All right, because I don't want to like ruin the actual like bowl dome that's generated, but but what I can do is come up diagonally to it. And having this like curve, right? Because like if we come up here and it's like here, because it's right there, right? So we're gonna like pop up right around here, which I feel like is perfectly good. Like I feel like coming up right around here will be fine for us. Because then it also kind of like bisects in the upwards motion, right? So then I can take like this, I can get that, put some stairs, I can then get some slabs. Slab there, and like slab there. See? So we're doing a combination of both like slab work and putting in the slabs, but also working with the terrain. See, because you can walk it up entirely without worrying about anything. See? Because we come out right around here. Which I really like. I really like that. Gonna get some snow. We'll probably like curve that a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to like do that. But then we can place that there, and weirdly enough, you can walk up that because how you come at the angle allows you to go all the way up. And then slab. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Again, I'm trying to make this feel not as like cookie cutter cut, so I'm trying to, or not as flat. So I'm trying to make it have a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? More dimension, I would say is the right term. I should like, and then we can put like the lanterns inside again. I feel like this needs to like get cut there. Actually, just there we go. Maybe we go down one, just do that. There we go. So here, right? I think what we do, break this. We still want to go up. We still want to go up a little bit. Because like there's this whole other section here, right? Gonna have a little like bypassing portion here. Then we have to go up a little bit higher. What do we think, chat? How do you like it so far? Let me sleep. The sun's going down. Let me sleep. There we go. Me when I'm EP. The sun's going down. Let me sleep. But yeah, no, I like this so far. I'm really liking how this is turning out. It is a little bit challenging trying to get, it really is that mountain feel, and that's what I'm trying to make it feel like. sort of this... What I'm not trying to make it do, like... I'm gonna say this in, like, the best way that I can. I'm trying to make it feel like it's supposed to be here, right? I want it to feel like it's supposed to, like, be here. Like, if you saw this, it'd be like, yeah, this was designed for this type of mountain, right? Like, that is the goal. Like, someone lives here and uses it and is, like, carved out the mountain and such to make it livable. I don't want to just randomly, like, oh yeah, there's just a house on top of this mountain and the house doesn't really fit the theming, right? Or, like, it just doesn't really make sense. That's why this little, like, roofing looks like this. Which, to be fair, we can probably fix the roof at this point. We can probably make the roof a little bit more jutted downwards. A little bit more slanted, I feel. Possibly. I don't know. It feels still a little flat to me. But that could be something later. But, like, up here. All the way up. And we gotta keep going this way. I have one. So we have here. So now we're at the top of this point, right? Like we're now here. We have here. I think it's one of the temps. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. We're just on Minestria SMP. What are you all up to? And for those who don't know, my name is Abolish. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Tom. So I do feel like this works. I feel like this is really good. It comes up, round, over, climbs all the way up, and then we're here. And it's all, like, in sequence, right? Like, everything feels like it's supposed to be there. Oh, I love that. Okay. Now, we have deep... Can I make deep slate stairs? Are those a thing? Are deep slate slabs a thing? No, they aren't. Oh, that's so sad. I know there's cobbled deep slate. But, like, that's... Like... Like, that just... I don't know. You know, playing Phasmophobia went well. Let's go. Nice. I don't know, chat. What are your thoughts? Cobble deep slate with deep slate. I'm just unsure. I don't know if I want to use cobbled deep slate or not. We can try it. See how it turns out. That was my silk touch. I just... let us see. Let us see. Yeah, it's not perfect, which is kind of the down. I think if we use very limited amount, I think it'll be okay. I just want to add that texture feel. Right? So, like... Just stuff like, okay, let's be honest, right? As my grandfather once said, a blind man going 90 isn't going to see it, right? So I kind of feel it's okay. Like genuinely, if you were just running up this, you wouldn't notice. You don't think. I don't think you would like actually realize. And if we kind of mesh together, right? If we kind of mesh together the cobble deep slate with the normal deep slate, sort of fits. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A blind man going 90 isn't really gonna notice. If you're just running by, you're not really gonna tell unless you're like distinctively looking at everything. But like genuinely, I do think if we add a little bit of like proper cobbled deep slate and like that, just hello Zircon, just meshed just a few blocks here and there, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I feel like that's good. I feel like just doing something simple like that, it adds a little bit of texture to it, actually. It's not bad. Kind of like it. Kind of like the texturing. Yeah, no. Honestly, it turned out nice. Okay, what we now need, some black slate slabs and some blackstone spikes, so that's lovely. Just some slabs and some spikes, just to add a bit more dimension to this build, because it's still a little flat, you know? Wanting to give it that nice little extra detail. Just around the portion of the build. I feel like it needs it. Alright, just like something like that. Nothing too crazy. I feel like we need to get more. But it's gonna blend in. You're not really gonna notice it. But it'll be helpful. Right, like we can't do too much with it, and the reason why I'm saying that is because sort of like the vibe is like we want it to have that snow layer on top. And so I don't want to cover too much of these top portions. Because when it snows, I want it to have that, like, cover. That, like, nice, light snow cover that happens. Right? Because, weirdly enough, that's actually going to give it the, like, difference in, like, texture. It's going to allow us to like see, and if we add a bit more like layers here and there on the tops, and as we go up, we can add a bit more snowfall the higher we go. Now some of the snow will get melted because we are going to add some lanterns around. But for the time being, right, at the moment, having just that extra little bit of snow lets us like see the difference between like that background and this foreground area. What's that for the build? Very rustic and very like this is an outpost type of building. And so everything is designed to be like it fits the vibe of this, right? So if I fly out a little bit and I turn around, you know, fly this way. We have a staircase coming up here, and we now have this staircase, and once we get some lighting to actually show it off more, it blends in really nicely. Like that from like that top-down view, like this, really nice. Because it's different levels, right? I want it to have different leveling and flooring to it. So and when people spawn here and they use the waystone, they can walk up this way, walk across, go up, and then they'll be able to go into here through this way. And then across, and then I have this little section up here, which I'm going to remove this so we can actually add like some decorations up here and such once we get this done. Or I'll keep it and then maybe add some decorations here. But then like down here is the workshop area, and then up here, I want to again carve it out to a point where it feels like it is needed, right? So all of this is like deliberately cut out to where it's like someone went through, mined all this out, and it's usable. Hello, Giga. Welcome on in. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea. Now I need to add the torches. I also want to add more of those. Where are they? More of these stems. Because, like, I can add one. Not 2 blocks tall, but 1 block tall. And it's like a fence post, but it's one texture. It's really nice. Maybe a 2 block one actually works here because it's so tall, so high up that like it kind of is needed to branch out and over the block. I don't know, how does that look? Oh yeah, I like that. Because from a distance, it's like only 1 block, it seems. But when like you're actually climbing the staircase and going up it, right? Like when you're actually going up here, it lets you like realize the height. And then we can do the same thing in here, putting a lantern here. And then taking a slab and doing that. Wrong slab. Yeah, I like that a lot though. That's like really nice. Maybe we put the lantern here instead of there. I don't like, cause we have one there. I feel like here's the better option. Nope. There. Nope. I feel like just having a lantern placed right there, maybe like that. Because again, you're climbing up it so you can see it. Actually, no, we want to break that off. What I'm trying to do, chat, is like as you're going up the staircase, the lanterns kind of guide you. Oh, the lanterns kind of guide you, so like you see one, you see the other, you see the next one, and then you'll have like another one here, maybe. Like just like that. And then if we need to, we can make a little, like another little like bridge staircase up to here, or we don't because we can just jump up to here, right? And then we get up to the dragon nest area. You know, I like it. What I do want to do now is take all of the snow that I have and give me some snow slabs of the road to the high from Skyrim. It's kind like I'm kind of taking the ideas of like Skyrim-esque in a little bit, right? Those are gonna melt, aren't they? That's why they did originally, because it's a 3-block radius. But sort of these like walkways that were mined out and dug out before. Those melt. Let them melt. So that's kind of the idea. And what I'm also trying to do is like use different leveling of snow to give more texturing to this build. Because you can't really like distinguish the difference in height of certain things. So I'm just randomly, quote unquote, randomly placing snow down. A lot. Yeah, a lot of depth. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yep. So, like, I'm really trying to get as much depth out of where I can, just by only using snow. Because what's really nice about doing it this way, right? Is we're kind of allowing, when someone looks at it from this angle, they can see the difference in block layers, like the different levels to the block placement. A lot more natural. Yeah, that was the other thing, was trying to make it feel more naturally placed. Okay, cool. I think that's good. I know some of them are going to melt over time because the lanterns are going to melt them. But I like how that is. Again, you're not really going to see it much. But like if you're coming from an upper angle, you can just glimpse into seeing that it goes up and inwards. Right? And that's the goal. Go. But yeah, I like it a lot. I thoroughly think this was a good addition to the base. I think maybe we add another one of these, like a 2, like a 1 here maybe, and then another one. Oh, sorry, another one here, like a 2 or something, like a 2 or a 1 here. It's just so at night it's still shown. Where are you? can sit there. I feel like that would be useful. And speaking of night, it's almost night, so let us do that real quick. It's basically just putting fences down, but I like these instead of fences because they're all one texture. It's not, there's no like sideways lines. But I think like putting, I don't want it to be on the same level, so maybe one here. That, and then like another one here. I feel like that's fine. And what I'm gonna do as well is, I actually need to go back down real quick. Sunset, yeah. I'm gonna hide this, the like blackstone. Nope, didn't let me do that. But do that. So that way it's sort of standing. How does it look from this side though? I don't like it. It's too tall. I think it just needs to be a 1 from this angle. It just stands out too much. Ow. It just stands out too much. I think what I will do is I will just put it right here instead. There we go. So we have that one there, and I feel like that's a bit better. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. There we go. Yes, chat. It looks so good at night. All the lights light everything up. I want to move the dragon though, so it's not on the like staircase. There you go. So it's actually laying down and sitting properly. Hold on. But yeah, that's better. Landing spot for dragon. Yeah, this area right here is where the dragon is. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, like that portion. Technically, originally, the original landing spot for the dragon was down here. 425 characters. Thank you for the follow. Come on in. Like this was supposed to be where the dragon is supposed to be with the gecko, right? Like. Like that's supposed to be where it's at. But it's just like I now have a pet gecko that I didn't really want in the first place. I just found it. Ugh. But yeah, so thank you, Jeff. So that was sort of the idea, really, right? Like, so now we're like, well, we now just have a random gecko pen. If I could donate the gecko, I would. Gonna be honest. Because I don't use the gecko. I don't even use the dragon anymore. I can fly on my own with an elytra. Just share some memories. The day one of finding a random lizard? Yeah, no. And scaring sushi with the gecko. I mean, it was just there. It wasn't like meant to be an actual pet. Y'all just I thought it would actually do something better than just throw. Like if it could swim fast, awesome. That'd be great, but it doesn't even it drowns. It doesn't swim. And Ollie almost stealing it. I mean, I think Ollie just saw it. It was like, oh yeah, it's mine now. Even though, uh, as the joke, can't swim IRL, they can climb. That guy can't climb either. We've tried. Didn't work. Was not possible. All right, but. Or you could actually add a little bit of details, a little bit of the detailing on this build now. Oh. 1, 2. Need more wood. Six, there we go. We need a few trapdoors. Cool. Yeah, that should be it. No, we actually need a lot more. 1, 2, and then. Oh yeah, hold on, I remember how I did this. There we go. And then we need that 1, 2. Need more fences. 3, 4 trapdoors. Cool. Oh wait. There we go. Lovely. So we have that done. We have that all situated. Nice and easy. We need something else. What is that? That is spruce. We need spruce. Be able to untame mounds so you can at least send them to others Send it to a new life. I know, like, if I was able to give it to another player, I would. I would 100% be like, hey, you guys want this mount? I'm not going to use it anymore. And at least, like, give someone a use for it. Ow. Okay, this isn't... An adoption photo. Alright, what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna go... Bop. It's... I don't know if I want... I mean, that's so low. I mean, we could. Like... I think there's fine. There's fine. Money Must, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I feel like we just do something like that. And then we add some stone buttons. I'm doing the iconic, like, Viking-esque little pillars. I think you would really want to give him to a new home, someone who would surely take him. I mean, if I was like, hey, do you want a lizard to May? I don't think May would say no. I think May would just go along with it and just take the lizard. There, 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 up, there we go. I think I still add one there just because. Actually, no. I don't need to for that. How's that look? Good. Gives it some more detail. Gives it a bit more life to it. Gives it a little bit more color as well, weirdly enough being gray. I want to add something underneath it. I need to add like a slab or something. Some type of slab. It feels like it's just hanging there, and I want it not to just... I don't want it to feel like that. I mean... Well, it's snow, it's not rain. We're also not doing a modern house. Oh my gosh. Because... Technically, chat, there's an extent... There's... Oh, it's because of the snow particles. It's because I'm flying through a bunch of different stuff, so frames drop. Because all the particles from the snow. But when I'm out of it, it's fine. Also, hello, Mochi. Yeah, it's just normal occurrence in Minecraft. I mean, alright, chat, so here's the thing, right? There's a thing, that a lot of, like... What's a big chain? What are big chains? Oh. I feel like we have to do this. I feel like we have to do this. Like, well, now that you put it there, so here's the thing, right? In northern like states, what's it holding up? It's not to hold up. It's more of decoration, right? So the idea of these chains, right? And it's usually, and it does happen, is that when it rains, it's a rain chain, yes. So when rain happens, the rain funnels to certain parts of roofing, and then the water runs down the chain into the ground. It's usually on the corner of buildings. Like a drain pipe, but not messy. Yeah, it's much nicer. It's never heard of that. Yeah, no, so it's a very nice aesthetic. Let me see if I can actually pull some images up to show you. Um, so they're all in different styles. Like they aren't just chains themselves, but they can be big, they can be small, they can be entirely like customizable designs. So like for example, um we'll just open a few of these in different tabs. Just to show. Um Also, these are very small images, but like I'm just pulling them off of that. Yeah, no. This one works. Just open image new tab. Yeah, so cool. But basically, right, chat, if I do that and I switch over, it's just this. So it's a chain that like runs down. And so it's just different chain links that get water. And so it goes to the corner of a roofing where like it has a pipe, and instead of just running downwards on a pipe, it's a chain. And so there's different ones. Like there's like these like teacup ones that are into like a bunch of rocks. There's ones that are like these cylinders, and there's just like standard chains. Yeah, it usually ends into like flowers or into a bush, and it gets them water. So like this one, for example, runs into these for the bushes and into the mulch and everything. Um, but yeah, so it's just a way to like capture rain and like and funnel it into a more nicer looking house, so it's not just a big pipe going down the side of your house. But then it also is like decoration, right? So because no storm mess with leaves and yeah, especially because like usually there will still be like a gutter for some housing, and they'll still have it like in gut like on their places with where they would do that. Here. And like, but it allows it to be cleaned up easier because all the leaves then don't get just stuck. for me here, so I don't get having that over gutters, even the ones that filter leaves. It's it's not so much the it's one, it's kind of better, cheaper than gutters in a way. It's also more aesthetically pleasing to like look at. I don't know if I want them on every corner. I mean, we can see. Like, it gives it a lot of depth, which I really like. This building really didn't have much depth to it. And I think we do that on every corner, that actually will not look bad at all. We aren't... Oh, you know, we'll do it here as well. Because why not, you know? Also put it up yourself without any special knowledge, which... yeah. Because all you're pretty much doing with those... all you're doing with the chains is you're connecting them to the corner of the house and then to the bottom of the floor. Yeah, honestly, I like that a lot. Like, this build was missing a good amount of depth to it just because of how, like, one-colored it was. But I feel like adding this, one, makes it seem like it's held up for more defense. Like, barely structurally sound. I need to put some wood there. So it isn't just wood now. Exactly. I need to put a dark oak log. Honestly, I really don't know how that would turn out, but that turned out nice. That turned out really nice. We'll see how it looks with all of them up. Oh, I actually like that a lot, chat. What do we think? What are we thinking? It makes it a bit more like Fortress-esque, because that's a lot of metal. But I don't mind it. In gutter twos, you know, yeah. That is another reason why rain chains are a thing, because it prevents the ice from like freezing in the gutter. Or like Alzheimer, thank you. But I do think, but like there is that other thing of like, it just makes it have a nice aesthetic to it depending on the house. Because some houses just can't have gutters on them. And so like, that also is another reason, is that depending on the climate, when it's during the winter and it rains and it's like frost rain and the water can freeze relatively quickly, since the chains are relatively loose, they're still like hard, but you can still move them back and forth. It prevents the rain from freezing, which is also very good. What do we think, chat? Yeah or nay? Yeah or nay? Or do we need like less chains or more chains? Do you think? Because like, what if we, but still move them around? Yeah. What if we do it this? Instead of certain corners, we kind of pick the sides. Do a little bit less of the chain. I feel like that's better. I feel like having less chains are overall better. Because, like, I'm fine with the corners, but I think having them on every single corner is fine. Only shows one. I mean, it's usually on every corner of a house. You'll see them. It's just the photos that I was showing only showed one photo. But usually it's on wherever a, like, corner of the house is where the water meets and goes downwards. That's where the chain will be. But no, I think I like that better overall. Yeah, that's way better. I do want to put something underneath those, maybe a staircase or a slab or something. But I don't know what. Hmm. Zay Bracy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. But yeah, I feel like that's good. What do we choose here? What do we do for this, chat? I don't want to use fir. We either get spruce or we go that. Is there like? Well, I want to see something. I don't know if there is or not, but that's not a thing. That's one single wood. I don't even have someone from a close state. I'm just saying Minecraft in general, chat. Like, I'm not saying specifically to it. Like, I'm wondering, should we do like a stair or a slab? You know, we'll try both. We'll see which one fits. Because we're only putting it on these corner bits right here. So like maybe that, but that might make it feel too low. You know? Yeah. Maybe a slab's better there. I don't know. Or we just leave it, or we just do a trapdoor. Maybe a trapdoor. Maybe a trapdoor is the way to go for that. Give it a little bit of dimension, but not too much, you know? Maybe a fence? No, I don't want to do fences. I don't want to go vertical. I want to go horizontal. I don't want to go vertical. Because the big chains already give that vertical, like, ness to it. So I just want to see, it's going to be very subtle. It's going to be very, very subtle. But I think maybe adding, like, just something like that. I just not gonna do that. Okay, well, yeah, that works. Okay. Hold on, let me get another log real quick. What is it? Spruce? No, dark oak. Yep. button, and then this is going to be a very like subtle thing, but how like the little like rivets in the trap door follow facing even though it opens the other direction. I never understood why they did that. I feel like that's going to be fine there. That was spruce, right? That was. We need 2 more, just for here. There's 1 there, 1 there. It's gonna be so subtle. It's such a small, subtle thing, but like... I feel like that works, chat. It's so subtle. It's such a small thing, but like... It gives it that vertical... well, not vertical. It gives that horizontal detail, but it's not too out there, right? Maybe I do dark oak trapdoors, because it will blend with the dark oak log better, being a darker brown. Because you're only really going to see the side of it. Let me see, chat. Let me see. No. It looks too like decorative for it to be there. I want it to seem more functional. Yeah, I think the spruce is better overall. I mean, what I could also do. What I could also do, chat. Hold on. Possibility, chat. Hear me out. That, or we go 1 lower like that. What do we think? We put that there, we put 1 there. Well, actually, no, we couldn't. We actually can't do that. Never mind, because I just realized this isn't a 1 gap. It's a, like, 3 or 4 gap, because how I designed this originally. Because it goes across 2 here, so I would have to space it like that, and we're already doing that there, right? And from at an angle, no, it's too flat. I feel like it's fine underneath it, but like down here, I think just having the normal logs, maybe. Stand out less. Yeah. And I don't really want them to stand out less. Like, that's okay. I do feel like it's missing something, though. It's almost like the chains need to be there. Okay, game. Thank you for the little lag. Like, this just makes it feel flat though if I do it this way. Like, that just feels like it's missing entirely. Hmm. So what do we do? Like, I'm trying to think, like, what's the best route for this? I mean, maybe. What is a palisade? Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Maybe, chat? Maybe. What we think? No. Hold on. I went too high up. Okay. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Because, like, kind of like it. It's kind of, it, like, blends in, but it's not too much. Gives it that little bit of depth that I was wanting. Yeah, I feel like that works. I feel like that works, because... It's crazy. So, it's kind of just how you use the grappling hook. Basically, when you're in Elytra, it's letting you fly. Um... But, what's nice about it, uh... is when you're flying. So, one, I learned, chat, that the higher you aim up with the grappling hook and the higher it, like, at the peak where it launches you, and if you can't go back any farther, right? If I pull this right now, I'm gonna go super, super far just by staying on the ground. Uh, what's crazy, though, is if I'm, like, in the Elytra form, the whole, that, right? If I get into that, and I, like... I get a lot of height because of it. And it's even more crazy when you kind of are already flying and you can get pulled, because then you can just aim up higher when you pull. And now I am 460 blocks in the air. Because Elytra launching with this goes crazy. But yeah, so I do like that. I don't feel like I'm going to do it anywhere else. Why is there a torch there? Did I accidentally place that? I might have accidentally placed that there. Yeah, it's not working. Can't sleep. Let me sleep. There we go. Oh. And daytime. Cool. Where's that torch? Bye. Cool. I want to fix this. Hi, it's up. Welcome on back. I need snow. I feel like it just needs to be more snow covered up here. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, chat, I feel like this is good. I feel like this overall fits the theme nicely for what I want the build. We all can agree on that, right? Like, that looks good up there. That looks needed. Little walkway path. Because we come up this way, over. And you just walk up here. You go in here. Walk past the gecko. And then into my base. I feel I'm gonna do this not today because I don't want to work on the interior. I do feel like I need to add like maybe a I don't know, fence gate, like something here. But it has them, yes. I don't know what the vibe would be exactly either. Yeah, we get some fur. So we got oak palisades, birch, spruce, dark oak palisades. And then we got pillars, which don't want to work with those. Like Nordic, rustic, dwarven, even vibe, which is perfect for what I'm wanting, which honestly is perfect. Because if you know Wisteria Wand and Sword, which by the way, y'all should watch that anime, it's really good. Season 1 ended last season. You should watch it. Really good anime. What do I do here? Do I just keep this open? Or do I put like a log here? And then I just do this across. No, because then if I want to jump down. Rito Village from Zelda. That's fair. I feel like that works. Like that. That kind of works there. Or I put these as interior decoration. One of the two. Kind of have like one just here as like interior decoration. I don't know. But they need to go somewhere at least. But yeah, chat, I don't really know what I want to do now. Because, like, overall, I wanted to mainly get the pathways done. And kind of, like, fix and finalize the exterior at the moment, right? Because there isn't too much. Since that has a knight armor vibe. Yeah, so again, only warrior on the SMP. Like that's the entire vibe. Is I am the one warrior out of an entire SMP full of mages. I have no magic. Everything that I can do comes from the weapons that I find or have. Technically, I'm just only using this just to fly around. I don't even use to attack. This is what I use as my main weapon. Like, this is the full build. And unless I find another, there's one more weapon that I want. Chat, there's actually a few weapons that I want that I could use. That would, like, make sense. Because, for those who don't know, Minestria is an SMP where you can use magic and you can cast spells and whatnot. My entire build is no magic. All of this stuff is, like, magic-oriented. All this up here, some of this up here. This kind of, but not really. This is just, like, armor-based stuff. Yeah. No, Minestria. But then, and like the only class that doesn't actually have any magic whatsoever in it that like makes sense, besides maybe you can justify it rogue in some parts of ranger, is berserker. So like, the berserker skill line, and then ascendancy stuff. The only exception that I can somewhat have quote unquote magic is if I find weapons that like have some magical enchantment on it. And it has to justify the enchantment. Like, I have these scythes that, like, can summon undead, like, minions for me. That... From the souls that I kill off the mobs. But I can't use those scythes because that's, like, necromancy. And that's magic. And I don't have any form of that. So... But I can justify using this because this is, like... It gives them... It freezes or gives, like, them permafrost effect. Which is really nice, because I can just say the blade is just so cold. That, like, the enchantments on the blade that when I found this is just that it's freezing cold. Why is there a seed there? It just put it there. I literally just put it there. It's just from the collectors. It's the looter mod that we have. Fits the Nordic vibe. It really does. It really, really does. It's just the Berserker class is the only class that I have for it. Alright, chat. I kind of want to go in that chest for so long, you might need help. Yeah, I kind of want to go to the Nether real quick for the time being. Just so I can get some wither skulls. So we're gonna just hang out here for a bit. And just vibe and talk about whatever, chat. So what have y'all been up to? How's everyone been? We're like 2.5 hours in. We'll probably go for another 30 minutes or so. And then we'll call it there. I want to fight some withers. Just under the end again, like normal. So I want to see if I can maybe get lucky and find a, and maybe it drops a legendary weapon. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but that is the hope. Been fishing on island. Yeah, nice. I have not fished on island in a while, just because of Minestria, and also I kind of grinded out fishing so much when I was on like my Christmas vacation. But okay, nothing's really special today. It wasn't the best day or week, but I did watch a certain movie. Oh, nice. Very, very cool, Zircon. Been chilling when I can. Hopefully have a functioning schedule for stuff now. Oh, that's good, at least. Yeah. That's crazy. Me too. I hope y'all did enjoy your movie. So yeah, what's nice about these spawners and the spawner just... Oh. There we go, that works. Oh, you guys want to get one. How many withers close do I have? That puts 6. Alright, we can fight 2 withers right now. Let's go do that. Let's go fight 2 withers real quickly. I'm just gonna take the coal. Because I can make coal blocks out of it. There we go. Yeah, no, chat. Nice and easy fighting a wither. For a second time today, but this time actually in English, and was way better than the narrative translation. Alright, cool. Yeah, like... See, I don't understand how this netherite heavy crossbow has 24 range damage, but this one only has 15. Same crossbow. Just this one has a higher range damage. I don't know why. I don't believe so, no. Gosh darn it, dude. Like, I'm really wanting a... like, some form of... like, some form, right? Of just... simply sword. Like, ideally, I would... there's one simply sword that I want. If I could get it, and it's watching... and it's the watching warglaive. Because it's a one-handed, I can use my spells. So I can have this instead of this. Like, ideally, it's that. Right? Like, ideally, it's that. If not, I'm gonna just have to make a runic, like a runic rapier. Because it just has very high attack speed. Because everything else is two-handed. Which is annoying. We're also gonna have to switch out this bow. We're also gonna have to switch out this heavy crossbow, unfortunately, at some point. Just because when I don't have the shield, and like I switch off and onto it, if I take damage, the hearts go away permanently until I have the shield back out. So it's just annoying. Like, I'm not even trying to use this as my main weapon. I just want to have it because it says chance on a hit to rip the life from a target below 25% and grant some of it as absorption to the wielder. And then chance on hit to siphon the health of nearby enemies, healing the wielder. You know how good that is? To me being able to switch back and forth from this into that. Like, being able to, like, constantly heal and then constantly, like, free stuff. Like, and it's not necessarily magic, it's the blade itself that's doing it. Like, there's the sword version of it, but it's two-handed. So, like, would love to find it. We also can make one of these, chat. Contained remnant, stabilized and contained energy source from the remnants it's formed appears to be changing when it's close proximity to you. Keeping this item in your inventory may yield further results. So the thing is, I can make this, and I think what it does is it gives me one of these red items, right? But the only one that is not a two-handed weapon is the Magi Spear. Alright, like, so the Magi Scythe, on right-click, a localized magical storm manifests above me, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Each time the storm strikes, has a chance to refresh its duration and increase its severity, which is a really cool item. It's just a two-handed scythe. You then have the Magi Blade, which, after a short delay, your Magi Blade releases a sonic boom in front of you, dealing damage to enemies caught in its path. With the unique effect, the Magi Blade occasionally detects and repels approaching enemies. Right? And the special effect of the Magi Scythe is attacking enemies while Magi Sword is activated, grants a chance to repair an item equipped. So I can constantly repair my armor, which, by the way, kind of nutty, kind of crazy, right? Like fully nuts that I can constantly repair my armor while I'm in a fight. Like, imagine that. That means I could prolong the fight and have my armor constantly being repaired. Because it has a chance to repair an equipped item, attacking enemies while the Magi Storm is activated. You then have the Magi Spear, which is when attacking enemies, you have a chance to deal additional magic damage. Powered by the Magi Spear, you perform a forward leap followed by a slam attack, damaging nearby enemies. You are immune while I'm leaping. Hello, Jelvin. Welcome on in. So, like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, genuinely, because here's the thing, right? I can justify sort of the reasoning. Hold on. I can, like, make an exception, right? And not have... And, like... Because, here's the thing, I'm crafting this contained remnant, right? So I can be like, I've searched through, found all these different magical swords, and I forge them into a fire in making this. And then I made this weapon with, like, science. By like understanding how magic works and like sort of fusing it. Like, I can go dwarven into this and understanding the idea of like a forge and like making it. Like, all of these I could justify by doing this, which I might just do. I honestly might just do that. Like, still keep Leviathan, but just also have the scythe. I heard squeak. I don't hear squeaks here. No, it's not squeaks here. There's no squeaks here. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight 3 more withers. We're then gonna go and fuse stuff. We're gonna make this. What am I hearing? You might be hearing the XP sound. I'm gonna, like, genuinely. Genuinely, I do. Because, like, I feel like that's fine. I feel like it's okay if I make that scythe. If I can get that scythe, sweet. Awesome. Because if I can get this scythe, that means any fight that I'm in when I cast Magi Scythe, because it's what is it? I'm 1.9, 1.6, but I have a longer range, a longer reach. Imagine a full-out warrior, chat, in full armor, and instead of a battle axe and a shield, man's just walking around with a scythe. Just this, like, technological scythe in a magical world. That's, like, designed to repair the armor that I'm wearing. Because it has, like, runic enchantments on it. We're doing the age-old question of science versus magic. Alright, cool. We're gonna fight 3 more withers, and then we're gonna make that Grim Reaper energy. It's some type of energy, that's for sure. How did I come? Oh, yeah, I wanted to drop off all of this. Just give myself some coal blocks. So many random bones. And then afterwards, we're going to be going around in the end chat. And we're going to try to unlock the remnant thing. Nothing there. Oh, that's a legendary weapon. That's a legendary weapon. Lightning strikes. Sweet. That's a legendary weapon. It's not the one I'm wanting, but that's still a legendary weapon. Blizzard Breeze. Yeah, and I want to get stronger. Which lightning strike? Chance on hit to refresh ability cooldown. Jolt forward like lightning, gaining momentarily invulnerability, as well as lingering speed and haste. It's not anything crazy. So I gain momentarily invulnerability, as well as lingering speed and haste. That was it. Do I have to hold it? That really... Okay, I have to jump. I have to jump. Got it. So if I look somewhere... Okay. Estella Evening, thank you for the follow. Come on in. What is it? Yeah, it's nothing crazy, you know? Nothing really crazy. That's fine. Alright, chat, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to disenchant all of this just for free XP. Gonna place all these away. I'm going to open Ender chest. Just actually, that goes in there. Cool. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... what is it? I think it's this one. Yes, we're going to put those in there. Put our nether stars there. And now, we need to grab this shulker box. Because this shulker box has all of our extra weapons that we have. Right. We just need 3, though. Because to take this, we have to smelt any legendary weapon. Any Simply Sword weapon, we have to smelt it. To get an empowered rune. And you take what you smelted, and you can either make one of these infused gems, or you can make one of these contained remnants. So we're going to take this, Soulkeeper, and Storm Edge that we just got. We're going to save the other 3 in case we already get the weapon we want and we don't want to make another one. We put them in here, and we smelt them. We smelt them down, chat. We smelt down these really insane weapons. We're in the forge right now, chat. If we could take the furnace that we'd probably put in our like upstairs area, you know, like the little little fires. We put in into our smeltery, and we're smelting down the weapons. We are forging a new item. Because we might not be able to enchant magic, but we can certainly Oh. Smith of a runic tablet or netherite ingot to create a gem that can be socketed into unique weapons. One more. I also need sand. Do I have any sand on me? I don't think I do. Oh, no sand. Alright, let me go grab some sand. There we go. See, chat, since we're even low right now, if we can grapple like that, and then right-click and look up, we can get a lot of height. And it makes it super, super easy. And now we just float on back. Alright, we need 2 sand. That's all we need. And then we can try to get one of... We might get Celestial... Also, there's a Celestial, which I can't use, but it's kind of crazy. While wielded, grant a chance to completely avoid incoming damage. On a right-click, briefly step into the astral plane, becoming immune to damage for 5 seconds. Upon leaving the astral plane, release a violent explosion, damaging the area relative to the damage negated while in the astral plane. Hello, Zerk. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. This one can't use. I can justify the Magi stuff because I can just say that I made these ones with like science, like forging the blade. Ideally, I would want either this or this. Mainly, ideally, I want the scythe, because I feel like the scythe's just really cool. But we go here. 4 ingots. And then, is it glass panes? Oh, it's just glass. Here. Contained remnant. Stabilized and contained energy sourced from remnant. Its forms appears to be changing when in close proximity to you. Keep the eye of this item in inventory. May yield further insight. Try keeping this item in your inventory alongside a runic tablet while exploring the end dimension. Oh, we have runic tablets. We actually have a few runic tablets. Okay. There we go. That. Cool. Me fell asleep. Yep, all good. Let's go explore the end, chat. Let's go explore the end. End hut. This is where I found, by the way, the template was in this hut that was just hidden within the trees. As you can see, I'm out middle of nowhere. Like, that's one of the islands. I'm so far. I went from here, I went down, and it was like all the way over here. I'm at negative 8,502 by negative 10,751, just in this spot. I've been flying around everywhere. So yeah, keep this item in your inventory alongside the new tablet while exploring the end dimension. That's what we're gonna do. We will see what happens. It's in my inventory. If it's a biome dependent change, I don't know how that would work. Like, I can maybe see, like, oh, I can maybe see the coding determine it, but I don't know how long. In biome change, maybe. I don't know. If you want to look that up, Nerdy, you can. I don't know if it's going to tell you, but if you want to see if anything says what about it, just so we can, like, know for sure. Because I really don't want to waste the resources. What's the item again called? It's called Contained Remnant. Runic tablet. Keep this item in your inventory alongside a runic tablet while exploring the end. The scenery is enchanting. Yeah, Better End is such a nice biome update. There's actually one thing I've been trying to find in Better End, and I just have not been able to. And it is there's a countryside achievement with Better End. It's finding a random end village. And when I mean like end village, I don't mean like the end cities. I mean like an actual village in the end. Every 5 minutes, the game rolls a 5 in 100 chance to do something if you're in the end. And if you have a rune in your inventory, it turns the contained amulet into a tampered remnant. Okay. If you aren't in the end and don't have a rune in your inventory, the contained remnant will turn into pretty much any unique item, and temporary remnant will turn into either a decaying relic, a dormant relic, or the enigma. Wait, what? So if you aren't in the end or don't have a rune in your inventory, the contained remnant will turn into pretty much any unique item, and the tempered remnant will turn into either the decaying relic or the dormant relic. Try keeping this in your inventory while exploring the deepest depths of the overworld. Okay, and then that's decaying. And there's dormant. And so you have the dormant relic. Can you look up if there's a way to get the Magi Scythe? Or is that just literally random? Because I feel like story-wise, character-wise, it's kind of cool to like be like, I can't use magic, but I'm gonna fuse these swords that I'm unable to wield into an item of science. right? Like that just seems really cool. By the way, chat, these sulfur tube areas, because you haven't really been in the end, are what give you the petals. So you actually have to go downwards, down these bubble elevators into these big water areas. So you basically have to get a 5 in 100 chance for it to do something. Crazy. Uh, hmm. We're not gonna have it like that. Actually, but I kind of wanted to see when it changes. Any update, nerdy? Any thoughts? Any changes? Wait, End Village. This is the End Village. Oh, countryside, hallelujah. I've been trying to find this for so stinking long. It's just it's just a abandoned end village. That's all it is. But it's just one of the most random, like, things to it. Because you can find these templates. I'm finding is Magi added. Okay, does it tell you what the decaying relic or dormant relic turn into, possibly? I know the dormant relics. I know. Okay, I need to know what decaying, because I know what dormant. The dormant relic, this, um, can be transformed into either the righteous version or the tainted version. I know that. I don't know what the decaying one does, though. Because it says it can be transformed into something. So I don't know what. Looking, thank you. Yeah, pretty much this entire place is just abandoned, chat. But there's all these chests, and all of them have, like, different things that you can get and find, which can be really nice and useful. As the weapon itself. It says it can transform, though. Yes, it says, try keeping this in your inventory while exploring the deepest, darkest depths in the overworld. So, like... there has to be something to get this. It can't just be random. It's like a stable? Hmm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a waystone here called Countryside. Just to have it. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna head back to my base, right? And for the time being, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to single player. I'm gonna take the decaying relic, and we're gonna... anyone mentioning it? Yeah, I'm gonna take the decaying relic, and I'm gonna see what happens. Right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, we're gonna get a decaying relic. And we're just gonna stack a bunch of these in my inventory. And we're gonna go find a deep dark. Because it says... oh, that's not the right button. It says, try to explore. Try keeping this in your inventory while exploring the deepest, darkest depths of the overworld. Which... deep dark. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're good, nerdy. You're good. Alright. Slash locate. Nope. Biome. Deep dark. Cool. Alright. Woogie DMs. What up? Alright, cool. Oh, awesome. If you figured out a way for that, that's actually sick. 'Cause that would be insane. Alright, I don't know how long I would have to actually be in here, but if each one is on its own 5 every 5 minutes, 5 in 100 chance, we will see. But yeah, no, Wookie, if you figured out a way, I would say go with it because I have not figured out any other, or like any other way for it. besides like maybe doing an Enderman farm in like multiple chunks. That's the only way I've like thought. Chat. Because I want to see what this decaying relic does. Try keeping this in your inventory. Because you would think the deepest, darkest parts of the overworld is the deep dark. That's what you would think that. It makes the most sense that that's what it would be. Also slash give abolish, no sorry, slash effect give abolish regret night vision infinite. There you go. Now y'all can see better. But, like, I'm trying to think. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage by itself, but, like, there has to be more to this. There has to be more to this. I mean, while we're here, we can look at the other Simply Swords, chat. Chat, what Simply Sword do you want to look at? Which one do you want to look at, chat? All the orange ones. We got... so, Brimstone Claymore, chance on hit to spew forth explosive brimstone. The Watcher, which is basically the Warglaive. Scythe. Okay. Yeah. So, Soul Render or Magi Scythe? Which one? Magi? Okay. So, ancient technology. See? Technology. And it kind of has the same color and texture as the decay item. I'm just saying, like, look at that. So I think the decay item turns into one of these. What if you have to go near the center portal? Like... maybe it's something to do with this? Or it's just the same thing as the other one, it'll just randomly turn into it once it happens. Yeah, so basically though, the Magi Scythe, it's a scythe, so I don't get +3 strength, unfortunately, with it. But what's cool is when you right-click, you perform this above you, and it's a following tracking storm, right? It has decent attack speed. And what's cool about it is if we summon a Warden... Alright, we need to, like, let the... it has a decent cooldown time, but... it has a chance to refresh its duration and increase it each time the storm strikes. So if I'm within a range of an enemy, this can constantly refresh and, like, doing so, right? Which is cool. So basically, if I right-click on this, it does this. It's like the enchantment effect, and the more it happens, the faster it goes, and the more damage up to Magi Storm 5. Hold on. How high can we go up to? So, happy 3 hours, chat. So the more you hit, I think it goes up to Magi Storm 10. And as you can see, like, even with my other weapon, I could right-click Magi Storm and then go to another weapon and then fight with it. The empower of enchantments and forging with science, kind of crazy. Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna get a little bit experimental up in here. Real quickly, of course. Warden. So if I right-click that... Oh, no, it actually stops. It's only when I have the scythe out. Okay, that's fine. But, like, as you can see... It kills things relatively fast, even without Strength 3. Right? Like... if we summon a Warden again... a base hit with this scythe does 20 hearts of damage. Right? What we're then going to do is we're going to right click and we're going to see how much damage it does over time. So it's about 3 hearts per hit. As long as I'm on the same level as them. Yeah, so it's always 3 hearts a hit. But it speeds up. And it doesn't matter if it's a new target. It can hit multiple of them. As long as they're within, like, range of the circle. And then add on top of it the scythe. And yeah. So ideally, you kind of want to. I kind of want to try to make the scythe, which I think comes from the decaying relic. I think this is what turns this into this. But I don't know how long, though, is the question. How long do you have to turn the decaying relic, and what does it turn into? Because it's if it's different options, right? I think it's one of these 3. I think you have a 1 in 3 chance to become either the Magi Scythe, the Magi Spear, or the Magi Blade. What does the Spear do? No, sorry, what does the Blade do? Ancient technology, yep. So, the Magi Blade occasionally detects and repels approaching enemies. Can justifiably wield the... Oh, yeah, 100%. It's very much pushing the boundaries of it. But to be fair, if it's coming from the weapon itself... Because, like, if you go through this entire process of making these remnants, smelting down the swords... Alright. But I am a bit curious, though. It says on occasion... Oh, repels enemy. That's what it does. This is what repelling enemies does. It like just pushes it. Oh, wait. Relic seems to quiver. Look at that. It tells you your relic seems to quiver, and it made the Magi Blade. So it is on a random chance. Some game in the effort to obtain an easy what's up, Shep? How's it going? Also, hello, CC. Yeah, look, it like pushes away enemies. And then the right click, after a short delay, your Magi Blade is a sonic boom in front of you, dealing damage to enemies caught in its path. So it's basically like the Warden. Okay. And then the Magi Spear. When attacking an enemy, you have a chance to deal additional magic damage, we don't really care, but then you also get like a random jumping slam attack. That. Cool. So these dormant relics do make the Magi weapons, but I think it's a random chance. Unless I have to be next to a Warden for it to, like, change. Nope. Yeah, I don't really know. Right, like... I'm not too sure, chat. The only one. Yeah, so it is a rand. I think it's every 5 minutes of 500 and a 5. You have a 5% chance of it changing every 5 minutes. So literally just waiting in the end with your weapon or with your item. Huh. So it goes dormant to tampered, and then tampered becomes either the relic or not. Also, chat, if you're wondering, there's a blade called Sunfire that you can technically get from the dormant relic, right? With this, summon a righteous battle standard that ignites, damages, and slows enemies whilst periodically granting strength and health to friendly players within its vicinity. So basically I right click on this, this happens. It has 150 health, loses time over time, and if you get into it, they get slowness too. And on occasion, I get strength too. It's funny because Raging Javelin also attacks this for some reason, which I think is the funniest thing. I'm also curious, could I... Right, like if I do this, can I go like this, summon a battle standard, and then... It's still strength 3. Okay. So I have to be... Okay, so it's either strength 2 or strength 3 with the sword. Got it. Yeah, that's alright. It's not anything crazy. Ribo Cleaver is funny. So basically, chat, you get a massive blade. It's basically like a big berserk blade, right? And and you're supposed to originally reduce your 5% slower, but you also take 15% less damage, right? So like if you stack this on top of everything else that I'm wielding, I take an additional 15% less damage on top of that, right? Like, so there's technically this route that we can go. We get less hearts, but like 15% less damage. And the funny thing is, when I summon a warden, right, a base hit with this is what, 25 hearts of damage, right? But if I right click and then I hit, well, that wasn't, oh well, technically you kind of see it, right? So like 295 dash hit 244. So 295 minus 244 is 51 hearts of damage instead of 25, basically nearly doubling the amount on hit. And the cooldown's relatively slow, right? So like if we ever find this weapon, I lose sharpness 3 with my Leviathan axe. But like, you just put sharpness 5 on this. Right, we just do that and then that. We now have, it was 25 hearts. Well, I didn't mean, hold on, it's dumb. So 371 goes to 337. $34 hearts instead of 25. And then on top of that, 273, now 215. $60 hearts instead of 50. So it's an additional 10 hearts on top of that. Well, that's just did a lot more, because that was, what was that? What was that damage? Hold on. Oh, so yeah, rival. So, yeah. So, we have that. And I wish, I'm actually going to get my Malevolent just to see the base damage of this real quick. Slash summon Warden. So, one hit, right? 482, 500 to 482 is 18. I think that was just a bad attack. There we go. Mine is 464. Yeah, okay, so about 20 hearts right now with this. And then if I right click and then hit 433. So was that 464 minus 433 goes to 31, but then you also add all the attack buffs that you would get off of all of this and increasing. And like, this would just be such a fun weapon if I can find it. You attack so slow, but like, okay, so 2 more just became Magi Blades. Why was that? See, you would think if I only got literally, if like ideally, I would love this weapon because like if I got my armor plus the, I would be able to get um dash. So I dash, shrug off the next few incoming hits, and I gain knockback resistance, and my next attack does 95 damage to a single target, which is crazy, right? But if I have the shield on, I can't wear the shield. Like I don't get the additional hearts from the shield, but I would still be able to get the additional toughness, the armor toughness, because it's just when in offhand, right? So like I lose the +1 toughness and armor, but I have that. So technically, right? You can go this Watcher. And the reason why is because this would let me cast the warrior spells. Like the warrior codex stuff. So I'd be able to cast when I have this then lets me have this, and then I can hit with this for sharpness 3, and if I want to get in for like stronger hits, do this, attack, go into here, do that, and then like I need to catch up. Because literally having this wielding, right, I get 15% less damage, right? So like this into like this. Like I can do a few big hits here, and if I need to like take some damage, block, freeze someone, come back, rival cleaver fin, go in, switch back to here, because then like you can switch. Like dash, switch, and then turn, because as soon as I do the hit, right? If you see chat, the animation, I hit, and when it slams, I can go back into this, and then so hit, slam. So at the end of every animation attack, since Rival Cleaver's like iframes are so slower, right? Like you see how I'm able to like almost switch to do faster attacks with these things. Attack, attack. Like you'd be able to sort of like refresh your hitting. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Like that's the crazy part with this. So I would be able to get constantly 15 resistance while having this, and then switch back into this, and if I need to catch up to someone, use the dash, use the roar, hit with these, and then like going through it. So we can get stronger, chat. We definitely can get stronger. This is only the start. But we're gonna call it there for today, chat, because we've been going for 3.5 hours to stream. Hope you all did enjoy it. I'm gonna go and work on some stuff, as well as I don't know if here's a question, chat. Do we go for the Magi Scythe? Like, now that we think about it, do we go for the Magi Scythe? Or do we try to get, like, Ribo Cleaver and Watcher? Yeah, it seems too much, like, magey. The Cleaver makes the most sense, because that just means I'm just dashing and, like, I just have a lot of movement and speed. I can just dash towards people. Which makes the most sense, chat. So what I'll do, because Dirty, you said I can be in the end, and without a template, it just turns into a random item, right? Yeah, okay. Then if that's the case, then I'll just do that. I'll just go into the end, just kill some Enderman while I'm waiting, and just let it turn into a random weapon. Because we might get lucky and I might get Ribo Cleaver, which will be insane if I do. Because then I then have to get a bunch more enchantment books, but like 15% less damage on top of the 41% that I have puts me at what is that? 56 resistance on top of armor protection, like prot 4 and everything. And then if my armor breaks, that's just a 15% constant. As well as that's just a 51% armor reduction on top of it, which I think is pretty good. Chat. But that being said, we are going to raid into someone today. Let's see who we want to raid into. Let's see. Hmm. You know, we haven't raided into Crow in a while. Let's raid into Crowfang. / raid a Crowfang. Thank you all again for the raids throughout the stream. Thank you for all the follows as well throughout the stream. I really do appreciate it. Here is the raid message as always. I will see you all on Friday where we continue to grind out more of this game of my Minestria, or not, sorry, Minestria. But until then, as always, remember you are awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And as always, chat, abolish your regret. I will see you all next time.